So, hello everybody, here I am with a special video for my friend pencilpauli that I promised him. It's a quick one with my camera phone. I'm going to show this really weird book, An Atlas of Tolkien by David Day. On the back there was a sticker which I removed which says that this is not endorsed by the Tolkien estate, but of course it's legal to buy. It's an interesting book in that the binding is somehow rubbery. It feels strange, like faux leather something, and it's bendy. It cost me £10. I found it on Amazon, and there comes Sauron. It's again an atlas, but slightly different from the one that I showed you earlier this week. And it's got interesting illustrations in here. So basically the question was, would the atlas that I showed earlier help with the Silmarillion? And it does not really. But this one would, because as you can see here, we've got the Undying Lands over here. So basically that is Valinor. So here you've got the trees of the Valar. I don't know if you can see this. Here you have Numenor, and here over here you have Middle Earth. So you have Beleriand, you have Harad, Far Harad. This is actually Mordor up here. Here you've got Rhûn, the Lonely Mountain, Esgaroth, the Iron Hills, the Grey Mountains. Here you've got Mirkwood. So this is a complete map, if you like. And the book itself dates back to 1991, 1992, 1991, 1993, 2003. And even some stuff dates back to 1979. So it's an eclectic collection, I guess. And just to look at the contents, you've got the chapter 1, the creation of Arda, the vision and creation of Arda. Chapter 2, the Undying Lands, Middle Earth, Beleriand kingdoms of the first age, Númenórean Empire in the second age, Dúnedain kingdoms in the third age, the quest for the Lonely Mountain. So basically that would be The Hobbit, the Quest of the Ring, and then the history of the Rings of Power, you know, map of Middle Earth in the third age of the Sun, battles of the War of the Rings, and acknowledgements. Now, this book basically contains a lot of illustrations, and it starts with a preface, of course, you know, it tells you a little bit about what this book is about. A couple of maps. So this would be Númenor, the island, which was lost. Then some interesting and some very eclectic artwork. So this is the Hill of Cerin Amroth. This is the fair city of Tirion, which would be found in the Silmarillion. Here you've got Angband, cannot withstand the wrath of the Valar. Again, a really eclectic artwork. Some of the artwork is actually, you know, almost naive paintings. You know, this is the basic overview of what the world used to be like. You have the Undying Lands over here, Númenor, then you have the Vista, the Sphere of the Air, via the Ether, Anar, the Sun, Gates of Morning, the Encircling Seas, Isil the Moon, Door of the Night. So, and then you have really beautiful impressions of, this is supposed to be Númenor. And then here you can see how the Undying Lands are basically taken out of what becomes essentially our Earth. And here you can almost see the beginnings of the continents as we know them. This would be Africa. Up here you have Europe. and the Undying Lands actually leave Earth. The Dark Tower of Mordor, Sauron. I actually like this image of Sauron. It's beautifully done. To me it looks like woodcut, but I could be totally wrong. The Mines of Moria. Zigil, one of the cruel peaks of the Misty Mountains. And I mean, this is just a really beautiful image. So it is. And here we've got the Malo trees of Lothlrien. So this is a book that really eclectically puts together topics from Tolkien's books and works. The Argonath, of course, we all know this if we've ever seen the films. Rauros, and the boat in which Boromir's body is thrown into the Anduin. The Golden Hall of the Rohirrim. So basically, they put together information and bits and pieces. They illustrated them. And I mean, this is work that covers several decades, really. And here you've got Middle-earth, Lindon up here, Eriador, Forodwaith, Mirkwood, the Western Sea, the Rauros Falls, how basically the landscape develops. And it is a really lovely book. It's curious in that it is strange. I mean, I don't know who came up with this compilation. I don't know who these people actually are. It's interesting that they have to say, oh, we're not endorsed by anybody. But it's only £10 on eBay, on Amazon. So I thought, you know, why not? And I'm happy that I got it. And maybe, pencilpauli, this is for you. And I would like to show you as the one last image, Smaug. And this would be Bilbo. So it definitely has more information around what the world, what Middle-earth looks like with regard to the Silmarillion. So if you're interested in that, and if you're looking for additional material, then I would suggest get this book rather than the other atlas that I showed earlier, because the other atlas simply doesn't deal with the Silmarillion at all. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.